Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you my collection of created characters I've made myself and that I personally actually made myself. Have I said myself too much? Hope not. But yes, I'm going to show you guys exactly all my characters I've made so far, and it's not too much right now, so it might be a bit of a short video, but I want to show you so far and then kind of create more and then show you more that I've made. Now, this is not characters that I've just got on the internet and said, you know what, I'm going to see how to make it and then make it. I've actually looked at the characters and then actually made them myself how I feel they should be made. So this is all me. No one's helped me. This is all me. So I'm going to start with my guy, of course, first, which is first on the list. I'm going to go down the list and then kind of show you exactly how I've made them, go into not too much detail, but at least show you how I made them. So first of all, me, your boy Connorath, sitting here with some nice arms, you know what I'm saying? I put the little sword demon arms on there, can make me look a little fresh. Got my yellow and black jersey on because of my Dortmund team that I support in the soccer or football world. But then I have my blue jeans because I wear a lot of blue jeans. And then I have blue and white shoes, and I had to use boots. So it looks kind of weird, but I decided to do that because why not? And then, of course, my hair, which the best you could do in this game is that. I have combed over, but that's not really combed over. It's kind of combed to the side a little bit. But yeah, that's basically me. Very simple, very easy, but yeah, it's me. Next up, we have a character you've already got. Next up, we have a character you guys have already seen. If you guys haven't watched the video already, if you have, please go check it out. This is Link. Link, my dudes. This is him right here. I made him the Breath of the Wild version. Could have done a little better, I feel like. Maybe put some patterns into his shirt, because I know he has that. I know he has some white in his shirt, and I really couldn't do that with this specific shirt. I know there's other ones out there I could have used, but I feel like this is the perfect one because it has the little opening right there, and it just looks better with him. I got the colors exactly how I feel they should be. I think I got it pretty spot on for most part. But yeah, this is Link. Not too bad. I use Geralt, his style, and I feel like it works a lot better with him. But yeah, this is Link. Looks cool. Pretty much, it didn't take me too long to make him, but I like it. I really do like it. Next up on the list is Naruto. Now this, as you can see, is a little bit of a work in progress. Now this is how I ended him. This is how I made him at the end. But I still want to add some more things, especially with the headband. As you guys can see, it's literally just black. I wanted to add, I don't want to have to do what everybody does, but it's just, it makes them look better. Have the little white line right there, and of course make the little hidden leaf village mark on his headband to make it look better and more detailed instead of just a black headband. But overall, I do like what my Naruto looks like. I think he looks just fine. If I can zoom out, I think it looks fine. I got the colors perfect to what I feel like. I maybe put the orange a little bit lighter, a little bit darker. It just looks a little too bright for me, but I think it's spot on. I have his little sandals that they all wear, kunais for the what he uses, of course, all ninjas use. But yeah, I feel like this is probably the best you could do with Naruto. Not the best. I'd say this is probably what you could do if you kind of do like a rough sketch of him, or like a rough draft of him, whatever you want to say. But I like him. I'm gonna make some more adjustments to make him look better. But I hope you guys like this, because I mean I've already shown you other Narutos in my reaction videos, and they're a bit better than mine. But I'm gonna try to make this one better. But I like it so far. I think it's a good work in progress. Okay, so next up is Kratos. Now, as you can see here, it's pretty good. Like, it's actually really good. He may change the position or his pose so you can see it better. You can see I put the mark on his body, on his head as well. I don't have it around his back because I tried doing that before and it didn't really work properly. And I've seen people who have actually done it and it looks a lot better. So I might have to try to change that and make it look better. But I like it so far. I mean, you can just, as long as you can see what's in front, it looks fine. And as long as you know it's there. But I feel like this is the best I could have done. Now, the one I saw in my reaction video where they actually used that one, like, I don't know, some oval shaped thing to make the beard bigger. I like that idea a lot. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to copy him. I feel like this is my version, so I'm just going to keep like this. Especially with the turtle shell, I should have used that too on the right side, because he doesn't have two shoulder plates. He only has one, which is on his right. But I feel like this is fine for me. At the time, I didn't know I could have done that, and I just didn't really think. But from what I kind of knew and what I saw that they gave me, I was like, you know what, this is fine. I feel like this is perfect, especially with the marks. I feel like I got those spot on. The color of his skin's spot on. But yeah, this is my Kratos. I like him a lot. Alrighty. Next up we have Skeletor. My man Skeletor from He-Man. He-Man. I actually need to make He-Man. But anyways, this is Skeletor. I know a lot of people made him. I know it's not surprising that I've made him, but he was a big part of my childhood, and I love that show a lot. So I decided I'll make him. He's easy to make. I feel like I got the colors perfect. I feel like Grow was the right one because I know he has a staff he uses. And I feel like this is the best way you could have gotten anything out of him and his style if you wanted to actually use him. So I feel like that's fine. I got the color on there too because I know his staff is a bit purple, or I think it was blue. I'm not quite sure, one of the two colors, but I feel like purple looked better with this. But yeah, this is my Skeletor. I know it looks a lot like everybody else's, but I just feel like I got the colors better than most people because a lot of people have it really bright purple and really dark blue. So this is mine. This is my Skeletor. I'm very proud of it. Okay, so this is the part where I show my friends. This is my friend Christian, which you guys know from my Overwatch videos. If you guys watch my Overwatch videos. This is Christian. Now, he likes the color purple a lot, as you can tell. He went for a more of a ninja, or I don't know, I guess fresh or maxi kind of look. I don't know really what he went for. I gave him the controller and he did everything else. So this is what he did. He kind of made it, but it's under my thing, so I'm going to say it's mine for now. But this is my friend Christian. The only thing I adjusted was the skin color because he looked a little bit too, like, not brown. Like, he looked like a really weird rusty brown, and it bothered me because that's not what he looks like. This is spot on. I fixed the skin for you. So Christian, if you're watching this, I fixed it for you, buddy. Now this one is my brother Austin. He has, I don't know what he does. He does like boxing, jiu-jitsu. He does all this stuff. I don't know. He does all this stuff. I don't really, I pay attention to it. It's just like I can't keep up with it because he does all this other things, and it's just a lot. But he does all that. That's why I gave him the little kind of karate looking suit a little bit, that jiu-jitsu, whatever it's called, suit. And I gave him some red wristbands because he loves the color red. His nickname is Red after all. Then I gave him the same blaze as Kratos, and he loves Cervantes, so I gave him the Cervantes style. Literally, not even kidding, that's exactly what it looks like, 100%. Now his hair is a little bit different now. He has a different style, but this is basically what it looks like. Like, not even kidding, it's that spot on. It's kind of freaky. I was trying to make my guy look exactly like me, as I usually do, put a lot of detail into it, but literally spot on to my brother. Clap, clap, clap. Up next on the friend roster is my friend Andreas, my Mexican brother. As you can see, he has the Mexican flag colors on his staff, and then his, of course, now his colors. This is me right here. Now I put green on his wrist, his bandages, sorry, on his wrist, because of the Mexican color. I wanted to put the red kind of robe with the green right there, and the black in the middle, and then the white or like silver leggings, whatever, his leg braces, I don't know what you want to call them. I wanted to do that, but I guess he didn't like that, so I made him black bandages on his wrists. But this is basically him, and I gave him the little King belt because he loves King from Tekken. So I just thought, you know what, that works fine with him, and I think he liked the color gold in that, so I put gold right on that thing. And this is my friend Andreas. It was pretty simple. I actually thought he'd make a big deal about this, but he actually accepted it, so I must have done something good at least. That's good. Alright, so no more friend characters. This is now all other created characters. Now we're back with some more cool ones. Alright, now this is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, this is actually really nice. It's probably one of my best ones. It's Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece right here, my friends. Yes, you see him in the flesh, yes. I've seen better ones, and as you guys watch my React Soul Sundays, there have been way better ones. This is mine. I feel like I did a good job. I gave him the mark that he has on his chest. I gave him the little cut or whatever he has underneath his eye. And then I gave him, of course, the straw hat, which is the easiest part of the whole thing. I gave him the red little coat he has. And then I gave him this short little jeans he has, and his little sandals, you know, and his little ribbon, his yellow ribbon he has on his waist. I feel like I did a really good job on this. Now, like I said, I've seen others that are way better, but I feel like this is definitely one of my best ones I've made. This one's a little questionable, okay? It's a little weird. The way he looks, the way I had to make his hair, very strange. This is Ultra Instinct Goku. Oh my god! Now, you're gonna sit there and say, what is wrong with his hair? I had to use feathers because there's no other hair in this game that looks like Goku's. Plus, if you want to use like horns or something to make it look a little more realistic in a sense for his hair, you can only use 3 because you only get 3 slots for like not stickers, but the little tools you get, whatever. So I had to use 3 feathers to put on his head, and I feel like I did a pretty good job to place the feathers perfectly, because at this angle you can tell it's Goku's hair in a sense. If you look at it without looking at, you know, his actual hair, if you look at the top, it's like, oh yeah, that's Goku's hair. And if you look from the side, a little weird, but it's Goku. And then from the front, you're like, alright, it's Goku. So I tried my very best to make it look like Goku's hair, despite having to use feathers, which is still just really stupid, but I just had to. Then I tried to make his build as perfect as possible. His clothes is spot on. His color I feel like I got perfectly. His boots, of course, aren't perfect, but I have the colors on there to at least represent them or show that's what I'm going for. But there's literally no other way you can make him with the hair. I think it's good enough. Okay, so like this one's a little questionable. I don't know why I made this, but I decided why not. It's Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You know, the guy from The Room, one of the worst movies in the world is Tommy Wiseau. And I made him like his older self because I saw a picture on Google and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll make this one. Because I feel like you can make this in this game, because he had a black vest on with a white long sleeve shirt on with a little blue tie, his glasses, his long black hair, of course, and he looked a little older than he did in The Room. So I decided I'll use this. I feel like I got his jeans perfect, because he had some light blue jeans on that day in that picture. And I got his shoes perfect too. He just had black plain shoes on, some dress shoes. So I feel like this is the best Tommy Wiseau you could have done in this game, and I'm kind of proud of it, but in the sense I'm kind of disappointed in myself for having to go as far as to make Tommy Wiseau in Soul Calibur. Like, I couldn't make anybody else, and I was like, you know what? Let's just make Tommy Wiseau. Why not? I don't know. But I think it looks kind of cool. Looks kind of funny. Would be kind of funny to use online to kind of troll people with him. But yeah, that's Tommy Wiseau, everybody. That's him. Okay, guys. Now next up we have Shulk. I forgot what game he's from, but I know he's from Smash, of course, because I used him in Smash. I haven't used him in Smash Ultimate yet because we don't have him unlocked. But well, I'm not quite sure yet if we have him unlocked. My friend has the game. But on the Wii U version of Smash, I used him, and I actually liked him a lot because you can always switch from attack, defense, and speed with his weird sword, which I thought was really cool how they put that in the game. But yeah, this is Shulk. I think this is the best you could have done with Shulk, and I probably said that multiple times, but you know, your boy just has confidence in himself, you know, right? You know what I'm saying? I've seen Shulk's, and I feel like they kind of miss some things, especially if you can see on his ankles. I put those little rings around him because in a picture I saw, he had some sort of weird rings around his with some high boots, whatever. So I decided to add that to him. But I got the colors, I feel like, spot on, because he does have sort of a, not a pink, but more of like a lighter maroon kind of color to him with some red. So I decided to kind of go with that. The hair, yes, it looks a bit like Link's, but I decided, you know what, it's the best you could do. Plus, it's pretty much what Shulk's hair looks like. So that's what I did with Shulk, and I know his weapon's a bit of a red, a little darker or brighter than his pink he has on his outfit. So I got that on there, and plus he has some blue on his edge of the sword as well. So I added that to the weapon as well. But yeah, this is Shulk. Okay, next up, my first female character, which is Zero Suit Samus. Now, yes, she's a bit busty. I just saw a picture on Google of what she looked like from Smash, and I feel like that's probably, you know, somewhat close to what she has for her breast size. Of course, the booty is there always. That's not the point. But we have her gun, which I saw what her gun looked like on her character, and I feel like that's the perfect size. Plus, she has the little handle, whatever it is she has on her side. That's why I put those little 2 rings right there for her little holster. Now, I made her with Ivy only because her gun does have like a little bit of a whip on it, and that's how she grabs people and everything, and how she attacks sometimes in Smash. So I decided I'm going to bring that into this and just actually make her just invest in fully with that with Ivy, because there's no gun in this game, of course. It's all just melee weapons. So I decided I'm just going to go with Ivy because I feel like that's perfect. Made her weapon kind of white because her gun is also white. So I feel like that was just perfect too. But yeah, very simple to make. Like, I could have put a little more detail in the suit, but I just felt like this would be fine. Like, it looks fine to me. But I've seen people with a lot more detail in the suit, which looks okay. Sometimes it's a little too much detail. But I feel like this is fine. This is fine for me. As long as I know it's Samus. And you guys too, I feel like I did a good job. Alright guys, so now we're going to get into the ones that took me a while to make and I'm very proud of. Now, very first one right here is from Darksiders 2, Death. Which of course is the brother of War, Fury, and... oh my god, I forgot the other horseman. But anyways, I made Death and I feel like this is literally spot on. Because I made the little mark he has on his chest, the little green mark. Plus, he has a sight that looks kind of like a crow in a way, which I think is perfect. I used his basic armor he has, try to make it as close as possible to the color. I see it's like a little, like a light bronze kind of color onto it. Looks really cool. It's cool because this little waist I have has some purple on it, so I thought that was kind of cool too because he's a lot of purple. The mask was the tough one to make because you can't really make it, so I just had him with the bandana. Or like the half mask, and then I put like some a rectangle on his face to bring that same color, just to make it look like it's part of the mask. And as you can see, he has the color of his eyes there too. You can't really see it too much, but there's his eyes. You can't see it because I mean the color is literally almost with it, but that's what I did for his mask. I thought that was the best way you can do or to make his mask look like that, or as close as you can with the character. But this is Death. And I have him with, I forgot what the style or the character is called, but I used that character because the skin looks all rusted and just, you know, like that, which is literally like what Death's looks like. So I feel like I did an absolute perfect job on Death. I did as much as I could because I love Darksiders like a lot, and I wanted to make Fury on this game, but I just haven't come across to do it yet. But yeah, this is Death. I feel like I did a perfect job. Hopefully you guys like it. I put a lot of time into this one. But next, I think you guys like the next one. Trust me. Okay, so the very next one, which you guys have hopefully seen in my video, is War from Darksiders 1. Now, War is completely different from Death because War is literally a tank. He can just he would just obliterate anybody. He has a huge sword, which unfortunately the sword in this game, the ones you can go through with Siegfried and Nightmare, look nothing alike to what he has in the game. So I had to go with this sword, unfortunately. But I did the best I could with it. I mean, look at his, the color. I try to make just like the sword he has in the game. But I feel like, I'm not even kidding about this. I know I said this with Death, but I feel like I got this 100% spot on. Like, if you look, I'm going to make a comparison right now. You'll see what War looks like in the game, and then my War right here. I feel like I got him completely spot on. When I finished this character, I sat there for a good 5 minutes just staring at it, because I was like, bro, I've never done this well on a character before. Like, it actually shocked me how good I did on this character. It looks so good. I have his shoulder piece perfect. The color's fine. I have his bulk perfect. His feet are perfect. Like, everything about him is just perfect. The hair, the eyes. I'm so proud of this character. It just blew me away when I finished it. I was like, did I just make this? Because it looks so good. But yeah, this is War from Darksiders. I am so proud of this, man. It just looks so good. Alright, guys, we have 4 characters left in my roster, my creations. So now we have Batman. Now, this one's more of the Arkham kind of Batman from the Arkham games, which I love to death. I try to make him look, you know, as bulky and as steel as possible, because as you guys know, his costume or his suit in Arkham Knight is pretty built. Like, it's got a lot of armor plating on it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to put some armor on that, make it look all shiny. And then, of course, my friends were like, why does he look Mexican? It's like, bro, the guy doesn't really shave. He has a little aftershave, okay? I put a little aftershave on him. Jesus. I think it looks better than just having some white face on him, because, like, you're just a completely shaved face. Because I had him without the hair, and he looked kind of weird to me, you know? And I feel like the eyes are perfect. Now, I was going to put his eyes, or at least try to make them just white. But like, you know what? Nah, because like in Arkham Knight and stuff, he doesn't have just white eyes. They actually show his eyes, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with that. But I feel like this is the best I could have done again for a character, like especially with Batman. The helmets they give you just don't really help. I went with this one only because if you look at it from an angle like this, it looks like Batman. Looks like this Batman. This angle you can kind of course see the little helmet piece going over, you know, his head, which is unfortunate, but I feel like, you know, it's whatever. It looks fine. His bat symbol, I tried to make the best I could have. I just went with what I had with shapes, and they had 2 bats in there, and I just flip-flopped them and then put true triangles in between to make it look like a bat. Made it a little bit lighter instead of darker, just so you can actually see the bat signal or bat symbol right in his chest. But I like this Batman, I really do. I made him really tall as well because I had him kind of at an average height, but he looked really short for some reason, so now he looks a lot better. But yeah, this is my Batman. I haven't seen too many Batmans. I've seen like the 1970 Batmans and stuff like that, but I haven't seen like an Arkham Batman in this game yet, so I feel like mine's the best, okay? I'm gonna take it. Alright, so I'm the best one. Okay, so it may look like I have lipstick on right now, but your boys' freaking lips are chapped and it's just, they're burning. I had to put some chapstick on, alright? But now we have Spider-Man. Look at this. Look at this, alright? This is the suit he made personally by himself before he got Tony Stark's outfit, of course, in the Spider-Man movie, Homecoming. Fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. I'm so hyped for Far From Home. I cannot wait till that movie comes out, because right now Spider-Man's dead somewhere, unfortunately. But this is Spider-Man in his homemade suit. I did the best I could have. I keep saying that. I don't know why I keep saying that. Now, the reason why I have his tie around his shirt is because the shirt he has on right now usually would go over and look kind of just out there and puffy. So I decided if I put that on there, it'll shrink it and actually put it like close to my waist. So that's the only reason why I have that on there. But as you can see, the spider symbol is on his chest. I have that little scarf on him because he has a hoodie, but there's no hoodie in this game. There is, but it's over your head, and I couldn't do it because I already have a mask on. So I just decided to put that on to make it look like somewhat of a hoodie in the back. And then, of course, his colors I tried to put spot on. I put the little goggles on there because I think I used the goggles, and then I just have the mask on. But then I used the goggles for one of the materials you can use. And I just kind of put it far back, and then so you can only see the 2 little circles come out. And I couldn't make the lenses white because they are white. I have them white right now, but as you can see, they're black. There's like a lighter black, like a gray kind of color. But yeah, this is my homemade Spider-Man suit that Peter Parker made before he got Tony Stark's suit. So I am really proud of this one too, because it looks really, really cool. I'm using Voldo, of course, because I felt like, you know, Spider-Man's very athletic. I decided, you know what, I'll use Voldo. Voldo is super weird and sexual. Uses his pelvic thrusts a lot. But I decided it's the best thing I could have done for Spider-Man. Okay, you guys are going to probably laugh at me about this one, because I'm not proud of this one. I honestly want to delete it. I don't know why I haven't deleted it yet. This is Gogeta.
This, an out-of-season April Fool's joke.
Now, please don't make fun of me, okay? I really tried my best about this character. I did what I could. I don't know why I haven't deleted it yet, because I don't like it. But here's Gogeta. The Super Saiyan Gogeta. You can laugh now if you want. I tried, okay? I had to use feathers for his hair again. I feel like I got the outfit spot on somewhat. I just couldn't do it. I just tried. And I was like, you know what? I'll keep it. But I think your boy's going to delete it because he looks horrendous. It's pretty bad. I just don't like it. Last but not least, for the final character, guys, it is Santa Claus. Now, if you guys haven't watched my Santa Claus video yet, please go check it out. It's really funny. I had a lot of fun using the Santa Claus character. But as you can tell, I made his weapon look like a present. I thought that was perfect. I didn't really think about that at first, putting patterns anywhere on Santa or just anywhere in general with his weapon. But I was like, you know what? Let's try it, and it looked perfect. The green and red with the Christmas colors. I feel like I got Santa, excuse me, spot on. Now I feel like I should have made his gloves black. But then I was thinking about all the other Santa Clauses I've seen. They usually wear white gloves, so I went with white gloves. I couldn't really make a hat. I was trying my best to, like, sort of make a hat, and it just didn't work out at all. And then I put glasses on, of course, because he wears glasses to look at his naughty list and stuff like that. And then I feel like that was the perfect kind of shirt to use, because he has a little, not belt, but like a wrap around him, a little tie. And I made it white, of course, because he wears all this white with his red. But yeah, I feel like I did really good with the Santa Claus. I mean, it could have been better, but I feel like the bottom half looks perfect. Top half could have been a little bit better. I feel like I got the face and stuff pretty good. But yeah, I don't really know how else I could have made this Santa. I didn't take too much time with them. I just kind of made what I thought would look really cool with Santa, how I can make him, and kind of just made this. If I went back and probably did some more adjustments, I maybe could have done better. But for now, I like what he looks like. I like his weapon. I think his weapon looks really cool. I think it looks like sick. I just like the pattern on it. But yeah, that's Santa. And that's all the characters. That's all the characters I made. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to make some more characters, so I'll probably have another collection kind of video coming out. Don't know when. I haven't really been on Soul Calibur too much to make any characters as of late. So if I do make some characters, I'll probably have some friends over at the times and let them make some characters of their own. Maybe just show their funny sides or whatever. But all this stuff I basically made, and I try my best with. As I said, I feel like a lot of them are spot on, and I did the best I could on most characters, especially SpiderMan, Batman, like all those good guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought about my characters and my creations. If you guys want to see more, if you guys want to see me make more, I will definitely be able to do that. And also tell me in the comments what you guys want me to make, okay? Because I will literally make anything. You know, I've said that before. If you guys put like, oh, make, I don't know, Meta Knight, or which is kind of impossible, but I'll try. Or just go make Kirby or something. I'll try my best to make any characters I can in this game, because I love creations and I love putting detail into things. But enough rambling on. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hit like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.